Good evening, Internet, and welcome back to another video, I don't know, edition, add-on?
Sure,
something
we'd say
like that,
volume, that's very classic.
Yeah, of Get Off My Lawn. And this week, in accompaniment with our episode that we did on war films, specifically World War II films, we are going to be going over how to properly open and decant this lovely bottle of Chianti that I have here.
Yes.
At the beginning of the episode, I told a story about the significance of Chianti with American servicemen and women.
Yes.
In the Italian front in World War II and post. So I figured it would be a good opportunity for us to go over how to properly enjoy this beverage.
Yes. Also in the episode, we drank an entire bottle of it, and it was pretty great.
Yeah.
So,
and we're probably going to do it again.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. So, I think one of the big things I've always wondered is why the hell should I decant wine other than feeling very fancy?
Well, that is an excellent question, Kyle, because besides making you feel very fancy,
Which it does.
it does indeed. The big reason that you would decant a bottle of wine like this is in order to aerate it.
Sure.
So you're infusing oxygen into the liquid, and that is actually releasing the aromatics and the flavoring compounds that are in the wine, and it's just gonna make your wine. It's gonna make your wine smell better. It's gonna taste better, and it's just gonna vastly improve upon it, rather than drinking it directly out of the bottle.
Yeah, it's like when Frasier, we all know Frasier, does the little Slurpee thing when he drinks his wine.
Exactly. I mean, that's basically a miniature version.
A cultural touchstone.
Yeah.
Frasier.
We'll talk about that in another episode.
Yeah, or another podcast. I don't know.
So, got my foil off of the bottle. Got my corkscrew in the cork.
Look at how gentle you were. Last time I opened a bottle of wine, I used a shoe. That was not good.
Not great for the wine.
No, or my shoe, really.
I can't imagine it was.
No.
All right, so here I've got my very clean decanter. Usually you would use a dry decanter, but unfortunately didn't have that kind of time tonight.
Yeah, we're pretty great at this.
Yeah, I know. Preparation is key. So you're going to take your bottle of wine. You're going to tilt your decanter at about a 45-degree angle.
Sure.
And you're going to pour straight down into the neck of the bottle, so you can actually see here how that stream of wine is spreading out to the sides. The entire time it is doing that, it is taking in oxygen.
And that's to maximize the surface area that gets in contact with the oxygen. Yeah.
That's basically the function of a decanter to begin with.
Yeah. Now here's a question I have about Chianti specifically.
Yes.
Do you need to be a serial killer to enjoy it?
I mean, it certainly enhances the enjoyment of a nice Chianti.
Yeah, I understand.
Especially when eaten with liver and fava beans.
Yeah. I don't think Jodie Foster's a fan.
Can't imagine she would be.
No.
And so there you have a beautiful bottle of wine in a very beautiful decanter. If you're feeling really fancy before you pour, you can give it a nice little swirl there.
Oh.
Again, injecting a little bit more oxygen into that wine.
Oh, I'm very excited for this. This is my favorite part. Oh, thank you very much, Brad.
You're welcome, Kyle.
It's got a really nice color.
It does indeed.
I would say grape jelly colored.
This is actually a fairly old Chianti by the standards of most of the stuff that you end up buying kind of in the grocery store, your local liquor store. This is actually a 2010 Chianti Reserva. So
that is old.
So yeah, it's got a little bit more interesting color to it than your typical just generic red 6-month-old Chianti that you're going to find for $8.99.
Well, that wonderful boxed Chianti that you can find. The Capri Sun of wine.
Oh, yes. Well, cheers,
Cheers.
Kyle. And Sláinte, folks. Now kindly Get off my lawn.
Please go.